All right, Melissa, thanks. In many parts of the country, as Michelle mentioned, are dealing with some snowy conditions on this busy travel day. More than 55 million people making their plans to travel 50 miles or more away from home this Thanksgiving.
And there's a few of them right there jamming the freeways of Southern California last night. AAA says this year will be the second highest travel volume since it started tracking this data almost 20 years ago.
4 million people are expected to fly, and some of you could be leaving from TF Green Airport today. That's where we find reporter Alexandra Leslie live this morning.
Good morning. Well, compared to bigger airports like Logan or JFK, we know that TF Green is typically very quieter, but there's still that morning rush here this morning. I'll show you the TSA line right now. It's very packed, line extending all the way to the front of the airport right now. The good news is all your flights here are on time. AAA reporting, though, that air travel will see the biggest increase in travel volume during Thanksgiving, with an almost 5% growth. Travel by other modes like trains, buses, or even cruise ships will reach 1.5 million, but that's only a slight increase from last year. The roads, though, is where you'll see the most congestion this week. AAA predicting over 49 million of us to travel by car, and with major delays peaking with trips today, there's no worse time to travel than today's rush hour.
So between 3 and about 8:30 p.m. is where we'll see the highest volume. And in that corridor between Boston to New York, anticipate 3.5 times longer. So a 3-hour trip translates now to about a 10.5-hour trip.
Now, the good news is, again, that all your flights right now are on time here at TF Green. AAA says the most traveled holiday season was in 2005. This will be the 11th straight year of rising travel volume. Now, coming up in the next hour, some reminders from TSA specific to what you can and can't pack for Thanksgiving. Live at TF Green Airport this morning, I'm Alexandra Leslie, Eyewitness News.
And Amtrak also preparing to accommodate those riding the rails during the busy holiday travel days. In 2018, the Providence station saw a
to see my cousins and my grandma.
42% increase in ridership. We'll be hearing from her in just a minute. That's the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. Also a 63% increase the Sunday after. To help with an increase in this year's travelers, Amtrak's going to add seats and trains to major hubs throughout the system.
And people did seem pretty anxious to get to where they want to go, but I also think there was a level of sort of excitement to it, an edginess, but like a positive edginess.
It's a good way to look at it. Right, so with more travelers anticipated, Amtrak says it's a good idea to make sure you arrive early. They'll have officers, ambassadors, and volunteers on hand to help answer any questions. And if you're planning out your commute or your busy travel days ahead, check out WPRI.com and the news app. We have a live interactive map showing you where the heavy traffic spots are, and the flight tracker as well to give you updates on flights in and out of TF Green Airport.
Okay, thanks, Melissa. AAA reporting this is the 11th straight year for rising travel volume. That includes by car, train, buses, and also planes. Yeah, some of you already leaving from TF Green Airport. We've heard from some of you on social media, and that's where we find Eyewitness News reporter Alexandra Leslie. She's live inside the airport for us this morning.
Okay, good morning, guys. Well, it started to slow down here this morning, but TSA does expect to screen 4% more passengers nationally this year. Here at TF Green, though, it will screen close to 7,500 passengers today, which a spokesperson tells me is 2,000 more than a typical Wednesday. We'll show you what the line looks like right now. Not too bad, but if you are one of those passengers, some reminders about your bag to keep the line moving. Now, since it's Thanksgiving, some of you may be bringing food today. The TSA says solid food items like some pies, cakes, stuffing mix, casseroles, they're all actually good to go in a carry-on bag. Non-solids like gravy, cranberry sauce, wine preserves, or basically anything that can spill or leak, those are for checked bags only, and that also goes for any turkey carving knives too. We asked some travelers this morning if they were prepared.
Just got to do the obvious. You don't take your liquids and you don't take your metal things, and you got to be careful with it. That's all.
Oh, I read all the directions, so I'm okay. You're prepared? All the rules, yeah.
I was just doing some final preparation as I'm waiting for him to go through the line.
Now, if you happen to be traveling to Las Vegas Airport this week, keep an eye out for a new kind of screening. The airport is testing an innovation checkpoint. The goal is to speed up your time through the line. A TSA spokesperson tells me that kind of technology not available yet in any New England airports. Now, reporting live at TF Green, I'm Alexandra Leslie, Eyewitness News.
If you're planning out your commute, check out WPRI.com, the WPRI 12 News app. We have a live interactive map showing where the heavy traffic spots are. Also have the flight tracker tool, which gives updates on flights in and out of TF Green Airport.